Have you ever wondered if the Loch Ness Monster is real or if Bigfoot could leave footprints in your backyard? Let's embark on a journey into the enigmatic realm of cryptids, where the lines between fact and fiction often blur, where the imagination meets the edge of scientific discovery. Cryptids, for those unfamiliar with the term, are creatures or plants whose existence is suggested but not yet discovered or documented by the scientific community. They inhabit the shadowy corners of our world, in folklore, in whispered tales around the campfire, in blurry photographs and shaky video footage. These elusive entities range from the legendary Bigfoot prowling the forests of North America to the aquatic beast known as the Loch Ness Monster, purportedly lurking in the depths of a Scottish lake. The study of these intriguing and often controversial entities is known as cryptozoology. This field, often met with both fascination and skepticism, straddles the boundaries of science and speculation. Cryptozoologists, those who devote their time and energy to this pursuit, work tirelessly to uncover evidence that might bring these creatures out of the realm of myth and into the light of scientific recognition. Their tools, patience, persistence, and an open mind. The world of cryptids is a world of mystery, filled with stories of the unexplained, the uncanny, the unbelievable. It's a world that challenges our understanding of the natural world, that dares us to question what we think we know. It's a world that invites us to ponder the possibility of undiscovered creatures lurking in the remote corners of our planet, waiting for the moment of their unveiling. So why the fascination with cryptids? Perhaps it's the thrill of the unknown, the allure of the unexplored. Perhaps it's the tantalizing possibility that there are still creatures out there that science has yet to classify, mysteries yet to be solved, stories yet to be told. And so, we invite you on this journey, this exploration into the depths of the unknown. Prepare to question, to wonder, to imagine. Prepare to explore the mysterious, the unexplained, the cryptids. Imagine a creature, tall, hairy, and elusive. That's Bigfoot for you. Now let's step into the deep, dense forests of North America, where the legend of Bigfoot, also known as Sasquatch, has its roots. It's a tale that has been passed down through generations, capturing the imaginations of many with its mystery and intrigue. The creature is often described as standing over 7 feet tall, covered in dark, shaggy hair, and walking upright like a human. But it's the enormous footprints, some measuring up to 24 inches in length, that have earned this creature its notorious name, Bigfoot. Sightings of Bigfoot are numerous, spread across different states like Washington, Oregon, and California. Witnesses often describe a fleeting glimpse of a large bipedal creature vanishing into the wilderness. These accounts have fueled the enigma of Bigfoot, making it a popular figure in contemporary folklore. Evidence of Bigfoot's existence isn't limited to eyewitness accounts. There are also photographs, audio recordings, and most notably, plaster casts of footprints. These footprints are characterized by their size, depth, and distinctive toe arrangement, which are said to be beyond human fabrication. Yet, despite these pieces of evidence, Bigfoot's existence remains a hot topic of debate. Skeptics argue that evidence can be easily manipulated or misinterpreted, while believers maintain that the sheer volume and consistency of sightings and physical evidence cannot be dismissed. Scientists, on the other hand, are still waiting for irrefutable proof, like DNA samples, to confirm its existence. The controversy surrounding Bigfoot is further fueled by hoaxes that have been revealed over time. Notable among these is the infamous Patterson-Gimlin film from the late 60s, which purportedly shows a female Bigfoot. The authenticity of this film has been questioned, leading to heated debates among researchers and enthusiasts. So, is Bigfoot a myth born out of folklore and imagination? Or is it an undiscovered species, hidden in the uncharted wilderness, leaving behind only footprints as clues? The debate continues. With every new sighting, footprint, or piece of evidence, the legend of Bigfoot lives on, becoming more entrenched in our cultural narrative. So is Bigfoot a myth or undiscovered species? The debate continues. From the depths of Scotland's Loch Ness, emerges a tale of a serpentine creature. This tale takes us to the deep, dark waters of Loch Ness in the Scottish Highlands, where, for centuries, sightings of a mysterious creature known as the Loch Ness Monster, or Nessie, have intrigued and puzzled both locals and visitors alike. The first reported sighting of Nessie dates back to the 6th century in a text detailing the life of Saint Columba. It describes a water beast that was tamed by the saint. However, Nessie as we know it really came into the public eye in the 20th century with a photograph that sent shockwaves around the world. In 1934, a black and white image known as the surgeon's photograph surfaced. It appeared to show a creature with a long neck and a small head, a creature that did not match any known animal. The photograph sparked international interest and debate. Years later, it was revealed to be a hoax, but not before it had firmly established the image of Nessie in the public consciousness. Over the years, there have been numerous sightings and claims of evidence, from sonar readings to video footage. Yet, despite extensive scientific investigations, no definitive proof has been found. Some propose that Nessie could be a plesiosaur, a type of dinosaur that somehow survived when the rest of its species did not. Others suggest that the sightings could be nothing more than misinterpretations of everyday objects or animals. In the realm of cryptozoology, the Loch Ness Monster remains one of the most famous and enduring cryptids. It's a story that transcends culture and time, a story that, despite the lack of concrete evidence, continues to fascinate and draw us in. Could there really be a prehistoric creature lurking in the depths of Loch Ness? Or is Nessie merely a product of our collective imagination, a symbol of the unknown and the unexplored? The Loch Ness Monster, real or hoax, continues to captivate us. A creature of the night, the Chupacabra is said to drain the blood of livestock. This cryptid, whose name translates from Spanish as goat sucker, has been part of folklore for decades. Known for its insatiable thirst for blood, the Chupacabra is often blamed for mysterious animal deaths, particularly in Puerto Rico and parts of the United States. The Chupacabra's physical descriptions vary, adding to its enigmatic reputation. Some eyewitnesses describe it as a heavy creature, the size of a small bear, with a row of spines or quills running down its back. Others report it as a strange breed of wild dog, hairless and with an unusual pronounced spinal ridge. Its eyes, it is said, have an eerie glow, and its fangs and claws are sharper than any natural predator. The first reported sightings of the Chupacabra came from Puerto Rico in the mid-90s. Farmers woke up to find their livestock drained of blood with two peculiar puncture wounds on their necks. The phenomenon quickly spread, with similar reports echoing from across Latin America to as far north as Maine in the United States. But what could be the explanation behind these sightings and reports? Skeptics argue that the Chupacabra is nothing more than a product of mass hysteria fueled by public fear and media sensationalism. They propose that the livestock deaths can be attributed to known predators or diseases. Others, however, are not so quick to dismiss the Chupacabra. Some cryptozoologists believe that this cryptid could be an undiscovered species, perhaps a bizarre offshoot of a known creature. They argue that the sheer volume of sightings and the consistency in descriptions and behavior cannot be easily dismissed. Regardless of where one stands on the issue, the Chupacabra remains a fascinating subject in the world of cryptozoology. It is a reminder that our world still holds many mysteries, many creatures lurking in the shadows that we are yet to fully understand. The Chupacabra, a product of mass hysteria or an undiscovered creature? Only time and perhaps further scientific exploration will tell. For now, the legend of the blood-sucking beast continues to captivate our collective imagination. A harbinger of doom or just a misunderstood creature, the Moth Man has intrigued us for decades. Hailing from the quiet town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, the legend of the Moth Man burst into the public consciousness back in the late 60s. Local townsfolk began to report seeing a large humanoid figure, with glowing red eyes and massive wings. The creature was said to fly with an unnatural speed and agility, often appearing and disappearing without a trace. The sightings were so frequent and so vivid that the town was soon gripped by a palpable sense of fear and unease. The Moth Man sightings reached their peak with a tragic event that has since become synonymous with the creature. In December of 1967, the Silver Bridge, a major artery connecting Ohio and West Virginia, collapsed during rush hour traffic. The catastrophe claimed the lives of 46 people. In the wake of this disaster, many locals claimed to have seen the Moth Man near the bridge just before its collapse. This led to the widespread belief that the Moth Man was not just a cryptid, but a portent of doom. Theories about the Moth Man's existence have ranged from the plausible to the downright bizarre. Some suggest that the creature was nothing more than a misidentified bird, perhaps a sandhill crane or a large owl. Others, however, believe in something far more sinister. They propose that the Moth Man is a supernatural entity, a dark omen that appears before great disasters. Despite the countless investigations and the passage of more than 5 decades, the Moth Man remains as enigmatic as ever. The creature has left a lasting mark on the town of Point Pleasant, where a Mothman museum and an annual festival keep the legend alive. Mothman, a creature of myth or a messenger of doom? The question lingers, echoing in the quiet streets of Point Pleasant and in the minds of those who dare to delve into the world of cryptids. High in the Himalayas lurks a creature known as the Yeti, or the abominable snowman. This elusive being has captured the imagination of explorers, adventurers, and locals for centuries. The legend of the Yeti is deeply rooted in the folklore of the Himalayan people. It's described as a massive, hairy, bipedal creature, much like the Western world's Bigfoot. While the Yeti is often depicted as a ferocious beast in popular culture, local traditions mostly portray it as a shy and elusive creature, more inclined to avoid humans than to confront them. Now, let's talk about the footprints. Over the years, numerous mountaineers have reported finding mysterious large footprints in the snow believed to belong to the Yeti. One of the most famous instances occurred in 1951, when a British expedition to Mount Everest stumbled upon strange tracks in the snow. The footprints were about 13 inches long and resembled those of a barefoot human, but were much larger and wider, suggesting a creature of considerable size and weight. Sightings of the Yeti are rare but intriguing. From fleeting glimpses to face-to-face encounters, people have reported seeing this cryptid in the remote parts of the Himalayas. Although most of these accounts are anecdotal and lack hard evidence, they add to the aura and mystery surrounding the Yeti. Scientific investigations into the Yeti's existence have yielded mixed results. Some hair and tissue samples, allegedly from the Yeti, have been analyzed. While a few were identified as belonging to known animals, like bears, others couldn't be matched to any species in the genetic databases. This doesn't prove the existence of the Yeti, but it does keep the door open for possibilities. In the end, the Yeti remains one of the most fascinating subjects in the world of cryptozoology. Whether it's a misidentified bear, a surviving remnant of prehistoric times, or simply a creature of folklore, the Yeti continues to captivate us. The Yeti, a legend of the mountains or a creature yet to be discovered? That's a question we'll keep exploring. From the Pine Barrens of New Jersey comes a tale of a winged creature known as the Jersey Devil. Let's delve into the mystique of this particular cryptid. The Jersey Devil, also known as the Leeds Devil, has been a part of local folklore for over 250 years. The legend begins in the early 18th century with a woman named Mother Leeds, who, upon learning she was pregnant with her 13th child, allegedly cursed the child in frustration, saying, "Let this one be a devil." On a stormy night, her wish was purportedly granted, and the child transformed into a terrifying creature, a beast with hooves, a goat's head, bat wings, and a forked tail. Over the centuries, sightings of the Jersey Devil have been reported by numerous witnesses. From ordinary citizens to prominent figures like businessman Stephen Decatur, and even Napoleon Bonaparte's older brother, Joseph Bonaparte. These accounts describe a creature that matches the eerie description from the original legend. In 1909, a series of sightings caused such widespread panic that schools were closed and workers stayed home. Theories about the Jersey Devil's existence are as varied as the sightings themselves. Skeptics suggest that it could be a misidentified wildlife species native to the Pine Barrens, such as a large bird or a deformed animal. Others believe that the tales are purely the result of vivid imaginations, spurred by the isolated, often eerie environment of the Pine Barrens. Yet, there are those who stand by the belief that the Jersey Devil is a genuine cryptid, a yet-to-be-discovered creature lurking in the shadows of the forest. Regardless of where you stand on the spectrum of belief, the Jersey Devil continues to captivate the minds of those who dare to explore the world of cryptids. It's a story that has endured for centuries, woven into the cultural fabric of New Jersey and beyond. The Jersey Devil, a chilling tale or a cryptid waiting to be discovered. From the depths of the sea comes a tale of a giant creature, the Kraken. This legendary sea monster has been a part of maritime lore for centuries, with stories of its existence dating back to the 13th century in Norway. Its name, derived from the Norwegian word krake, is believed to refer to an unhealthy animal or something twisted. The Kraken is depicted as a massive, many-armed creature capable of pulling entire ships under the water. For sailors of yore, nothing was more terrifying than the prospect of encountering this leviathan of the deep. The first detailed description of the Kraken was by Erik Pontoppidan in the mid-18th century. He described it as a creature round, flat, and full of arms or branches, and of an immense size, being about 1.5 miles in circumference. Over the years, there have been numerous alleged sightings of this beast. Some eyewitness accounts describe it as a large octopus-like creature, while others liken it to a giant squid. These accounts often come from sailors, whose tales of their encounters with the Kraken have further fueled its legend. But what does science say about the Kraken? Is it merely a myth, or could there be some truth to these tales? Some researchers believe that the Kraken might be inspired by real animals, such as the giant squid or the colossal squid. These deep-sea dwellers are known to reach impressive sizes, with the giant squid reaching lengths of up to 43 feet and the colossal squid even larger. However, these creatures are elusive, and their behavior largely remains a mystery, leaving room for speculation and the continuation of the Kraken legend. Despite the lack of solid evidence, the Kraken continues to captivate our imaginations. It has become a fixture in popular culture, appearing in literature, films, and video games. So, is it a sailor's nightmare or an undiscovered sea monster? The Kraken remains one of the most intriguing mysteries of the cryptid world. Flying high in the sky, the Thunderbird is said to control the weather. This majestic creature is a staple in Native American mythology, revered for its supernatural powers and immense size. The Thunderbird, with wings that create thunder and eyes that flash like lightning, is believed to be a divine force of nature. The Thunderbird's legend stretches across many tribes, each with their own unique interpretations. Some tribes envision it as a giant eagle, while others describe it as a colossal, prehistoric bird. Regardless of the interpretation, the Thunderbird remains a symbol of power, protection, and prosperity. Despite its deep roots in mythology, there have been numerous sightings of this enormous bird, suggesting that the Thunderbird may not be entirely mythical. Reports across North America describe a bird of enormous proportions, with a wingspan rivaling that of a small airplane. These sightings have given rise to a wealth of theories about the Thunderbird's existence. One popular theory is that the Thunderbird is a surviving member of a prehistoric species, a pterosaur perhaps. Another theory suggests that these sightings might be misidentifications of known large birds such as condors or eagles. However, the sheer size reported in these sightings often surpasses that of any known bird species. Some cryptozoologists propose that thunderbirds could be an undiscovered species of giant bird, somehow managing to elude scientific recognition. This theory, while exciting, raises questions about how such a large creature could remain hidden for so long. Others consider the Thunderbird sightings to be a form of mass cultural memory. They argue that the stories and sightings of the Thunderbird are echoes of a time when giant birds did roam the sky, passed down through generations. Whether it's a surviving prehistoric species, an undiscovered giant bird, or a product of cultural memory, the Thunderbird continues to captivate and mystify. Its legend serves as a reminder of nature's awe-inspiring power and the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. The Thunderbird, a mystical creature or a cryptid hiding in the clouds? Only time will tell. Cryptids continue to baffle, intrigue, and scare us. These elusive creatures, residing on the fringes of scientific understanding, have managed to captivate the world with their tales of mystery and the unknown. From the towering Bigfoot, leaving its oversized footprint in the wilderness, to the elusive Loch Ness Monster, rumored to be lurking in the depths of Scotland's most voluminous lake, these cryptids have had us on a thrilling chase for truth. The Chupacabra, with its chilling vampire-like characteristics, has been the stuff of nightmares in Latin American folklore. Meanwhile, the Moth Man, with its glowing red eyes, has been a harbinger of doom in West Virginian tales. These creatures, though widely different in nature, share a common thread: the intrigue and the uncertainty surrounding their existence. In the icy terrains of the Himalayas, the Yeti continues to be a symbol of the unexplored and the mysterious. On the other hand, the Jersey Devil, with its grotesque appearance, has been a source of spine-chilling tales in the Pine Barrens of New Jersey. The Kraken, with its colossal size, has been at the heart of many a sailor's nightmares, while the Thunderbird, with its gigantic wingspan, has been a symbol of power in Native American mythology. Cryptozoology, the study of these hidden animals, has played a significant role in understanding these creatures. While some regard it as a pseudoscience, it has undeniably sparked debates and research into these cryptids' potential existence. The ongoing debates about their existence challenge our understanding of the world and encourage us to question and explore. Whether you believe in cryptids or not, their stories continue to captivate our imagination and fuel our desire to explore the unknown. They remind us that our world is filled with wonders waiting to be discovered and mysteries that continue to elude us. In the end, the quest for cryptids is about more than just proving their existence. It's about the thrill of the chase, the allure of mystery, and the unending desire to understand our world.